Hello and welcome, my name is Trenton Hoshiko, and today's cinematography video is all about the Neewer 10-foot rolling light stand. Now I probably should start out by addressing that Neewer's reputation definitely can be hit or miss at times. I think it kind of depends on who they're distributing from. But I have found this light stand to be really great so far, and I picked it up recently for an upcoming shoot because I wanted something that was more sturdy than a regular black stand while also having an increased height opportunity. My considerations when buying the rolling stand were good build quality that is sturdy and supported, good height, and good wheels that actually roll while also having the locking mechanism so that it doesn't roll when I don't want it to. I love rolling stands, but mostly in the past I've used black stands because they're really easy to transport. Because I needed to get the light up higher in this case, I wanted something that was more sturdy than a maxed out black stand. And being able to roll it rather than have to lift every time for minute adjustments was super convenient and a bit safer. I was not really considering the overall weight of the unit because a heavier base anyways is going to help that overall balance. The first thing I noticed when I opened the package is that the rolling stand is pretty heavy. It is about 16 pounds. It is also quite long at about 45 inches. I probably would prefer that it claps just a little bit more for transportation purposes, but it isn't a huge deal to me. The second thing I noticed when I set it up is that this is a very solid unit.
Solid unit.
Metal construction all around, metal, 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 and these little red metal arms are actually a lot thicker than I thought they would be. Other models like the one from Impact that I did look into don't have these additional support arms, and that is one reason why I chose this unit in particular. The listing info on Amazon claims that this can hold over 60 pounds of weight safely. I have not tried that, and I don't have any lights that would actually even reach that weight. I don't know if I necessarily trust that, but I would say that if you're in the 20-pound range, you're probably well within the safe window, which is awesome to know. Always keep the telescoping sections actually just like overlapping a little bit to not overextend them. Make sure that the pole is not bending, keep an eye on that. And as always, please weigh the legs down. I cannot reiterate that enough. Weigh your legs down with sandbags and use the locks to keep it in place, especially if the floor at all could not be perfectly level. You do not want it rolling without you choosing to roll it. When setting up the stand, please do watch your fingers as you kind of have to pull the leg out each one at a time and then manipulate the support arms to unfold it. And there's definitely some finger pinch risk in that process. Wearing leather gloves can help protect your hands not only from heat, but also from pinch points, and I recommend wearing gloves anytime you're working with grip gear. I love the 10-foot height reach, and the knobs themselves are firm, but also easy to twist. I have not had any issues with it slipping. There are springs inside that help with the support, and the wheels are easy to lock and unlock. This is really, really useful because just simply rolling the stand when you're working with limited crew or limited time is a lot easier and I think safer because you're not lifting a stand up that kind of throws it off balance. Instead, you're removing the sandbag, unlocking the wheels, maneuvering it, and you just keep your hands on the pole at all times. Do not let it go, do not push it, but just keep your hands on there, make your adjustment, relock the wheels, re-weight it. It's super easy. Lastly, my list of wants was I wanted this unit to be really sturdy, specifically with the mindset that I'm going to be using Bowen's mount modifiers from the aperture Fresnel to large octoboxes to maybe even a snoot. And these types of modifiers can cause instability and the telescoping pole bending on regular black stands, especially cheap ones. And I really do not like that. Even when weighing them down and even with somewhat expensive black stands, it just still happens, especially when you get to higher positions. With this one, the actual weight of it and the construction with the metal and the thickness of the actual telescoping tube really, really have not had anything like that happening. I imagine that if you were using a really big octobox or a really heavy lamp or a really heavy modifier, or you're in like a windy condition, yeah, it probably could be influenced, but even in those cases, it still wouldn't be influenced nearly as much as a regular black stand. I, of course, still do use black stands, but maybe in more of a limited capacity for applications that I think are a lot better for them. With this unit now, I can get my lights up higher without having to worry about safety as much. Black stands are still great in many situations, especially when you're using lightweight LED monolights or light panels, and limiting how many kind of heavy Bowens modifiers you're putting on them. But really, this is great because you get the safety aspect and also the convenience of being able to roll it to adjust the position. At around $170, it might seem like a lot of money to pay for a single stand, but the peace of mind of stability, safety, and functionality definitely makes me really happy that I went with this option, even though I did have to kind of save up for it and plan for it in my budget. But I definitely felt more comfortable using it around a lot of people who weren't experienced with film sets. Also, at that price point, this is more affordable than a lot of name brand rolling light stands, although some of those do reach a little bit higher. So if you need that extra reach, you might want to look into those options. If you are looking for a reasonably affordable, really a sturdy and effective rolling light stand, this could be a really good option for you. And I do actually have an affiliate link down in the video's description. So if you do want to purchase this, use that link to help support these videos. It has no extra cost to you. I am curious to hear your thoughts and if you have any specific questions about the 10-foot Neewer rolling stand. If you do, please leave them in the comments down below and I will answer them. If it's a really good question, I might even just make a whole video about it so that everybody can see it really easily. If you're a person who likes equipment overview videos like this very video that you are watching right now, please give me a like down below to help me with the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for upcoming videos about tools and techniques for cinematography, lighting, and micro-budget filmmaking in general. I really do like making these videos because I get to kind of play with the gear a little bit and then talk about it. What's better than that? These videos are viewer supported, so if you are considering buying one of these, please consider using my affiliate link down in the video's description, or you can find me at patreon.com/TrentonHoshiko or ko-fi.com/TrentonHoshiko. I'm also on all sorts, so many, of social media websites, and I spend way too much time hanging out there, but I love my internet friends. You can find me at twitter.com/Trenton_Hoshiko, my Mastodon, Hey.Cafe, Cinematography Pinterest, and filmmaking Tumblr links are also all in the video's description. As always, stay safe out there, wear a mask to reduce illness transmission, make some art that you love, and try to do something kind for somebody today. Take care, everybody.